You've tried everything, haven't you? You told yourself, I just need more self-control. You read the books, you gritted your teeth. And yet, the moment the stress hits, your mind still snaps, your voice still rises, and you still overreact, sending you right back to square one. I'm here to tell you that this frustrating cycle is not your fault. You are not weak. The common advice is simply wrong. The great mistake is trying to fight the tidal wave of emotion as it's already crashing over you. That is a losing battle every single time. What if the actual secret to emotional mastery wasn't about control at all? It was about a single tiny act of precision before the moment of crisis even arrived. This is the ancient psychological trick taught by the Stoics to Roman emperors and CEOs alike. The true fight is not with your feelings. The true fight is only with your invisible judgments. Stoicism teaches us that it is not the event that disturbs us, but the view we take of that event. This is the dichotomy of control. The ancient Stoics gave us a direct three-step process to interrupt this cycle. It is the inner pause. This is where you insert a micro-moment of precision between the stimulus and your response. First, the event happens. An impression, a harsh word, a stressor. This is step one. Second, your mind instantly assigns a judgment to that event. This is an insult. This is a catastrophe. Third is the power that the Stoics call assent. You have a choice: to agree with that catastrophic judgment and start the overreaction, or simply to withdraw your assent. This is your 5-second window to win the entire battle. This is why I stopped trying to control my emotions. When you focus on the judgment, the raw feeling, the anger, the anxiety, it loses its fuel. The feeling remains, but the reaction dies. I remember one day I was running late for a presentation. My phone died, and my entire carefully planned schedule just exploded in the span of 60 seconds. I got into the office and I snapped at the first person who asked me a simple question. I saw the look on their face, and in that moment, the anger wasn't painful, the shame was. I realized my overreacting wasn't helping me. It was just destroying my reputation and my inner peace. That night I used the inner pause. I realized my judgment was, being late makes me a failure. That was the faulty belief I needed to withdraw assent from. The actual event? Just being late. And this is the power of the dichotomy of control. I couldn't control being late. That was an external. But I could control my judgment that being late made me a failure. The moment I let go of the judgment, the shame vanished. The anxious observer in you might feel fear. The high-achieving reactor feels shame. But the Stoic responder feels only clarity. Let's make that clarity your new default. This practice of the inner pause is the only way to transform from the reactor to the responder. It gives you the courage to face life's chaos, not with fear, but with an unwavering mind. Remember, emotional impulsiveness is not a life sentence. It is a habit, and a habit can be broken. All it takes is the commitment to pause, identify the judgment, and simply say, no. It is not easy. It takes courage. And because I want you to have the exact blueprint for this practice, I created a free inner pause flowchart. It maps out your triggers, your judgments, and your precise withdrawal mechanism so you can stop overreacting stoically and powerfully. Download my inner pause flowchart to map your reactions and stop snapping at people at work. The link is in the description. If this helped you, like and subscribe to start building your mental fortress today. Remember, this is a framework for mental strength and emotional regulation. It is a supplement to, not a replacement for, professional mental health care. Be kind to yourself.